Have you ever talked about an idea or a goal that you have in mind, something that you are really passionate about, only to regret it afterwards? Because you shared it to the wrong people? Because you were discouraged and they made you doubt yourself? I bet you have. We all have. And if we want to avoid these type of negative emotions when we are starting to work towards a new goal or a new plan that we have, we better move in silence. That's why today I'll be talking about the importance of moving in silence and why we should do it. The first reason why you should move in silence is that if you don't talk about your goals, if you don't share them, then you won't be questioned. You won't need to explain yourself to anybody, honey, except to yourself. Because most of the times a plan can change or you could fail. And if many people know about it, they'll start asking uncomfortable questions, questions that you may not want or you may not need to answer. And this can really make you feel bad. It can make you feel bad about yourself, that you are not achieving your goal as fast as you thought, that not everything went by your plan, and things like that, you know. People can be really skeptical. People can be really negative when you're sharing a vision or a goal, and when you don't achieve it, some people may be happy. Some people may be happy to see that you're not succeeding. So you better keep your dreams private, honey. We also tend to waste so much time and energy talking about something, talking about our vision, talking about our dreams, instead of actually putting in this time and energy into implementing our idea, into working towards our goal. And little by little, we may start losing this initial enthusiasm that we had, because we might be met with a lot of negativity and skepticism from other people. And also, our mind can trick us into thinking that we have already achieved that goal, when in reality we haven't. We haven't even started yet. So be mindful who you share your goals with, because people can really drag you down. They can take your energy when they're giving you negative, unfruitful comments about your goals and your dreams. And trust me, honey, this is not good for you. Unfortunately, many times when we have good ideas, people may try to steal them from us. For example, you may work in a specific job sector and you may find a job that offers great salary, great perks and benefits, and you might decide to share this with your friends or your colleagues, people that work in the same sector. And the thing is that they might also want to apply for that job that you're applying, because they think, if she can do it, then I can do it. Why shouldn't I apply? And this way you may create competition for yourself. They might not even tell you that they would be going for it, but they might do. You know, they might steal that idea and they might go after it as well. Or you may be starting a business or something else, and they might steal your idea and start a similar business as you, even before you. We live in this kind of competitive world where everybody tries to be successful, and many people would use any kind of way to achieve a certain result or a certain goal. They wouldn't care that you are the one that gave the idea. They wouldn't care that you are the one who spent a lot of time, rethinking that idea, rethinking the ways you can execute it, and you were actually giving them all this information. So be really mindful who you share your ideas with. If you are a chatty person or an extrovert like me, you may really need to talk about your life, about your goals, your dreams with somebody. But if you really need to, be picky, be very picky with who you share your ideas, and pick one or two people. You can choose an accountability buddy, somebody that would hold you responsible for achieving your goals, someone that is really good at achieving their own goals, and you know that that person can really help you to progress on your goal, that they can really track your progress and they will check on you. And you can use this as a motivation. If somebody's checking on you and tapping you on the shoulder for a job well done, this can be motivating. And maybe you may share it to a second person who has more experience than you, who has been working in the field that you are trying to make progress in, or just somebody who knows a lot about life and you know that that person has your best interest. Maybe share it to a couple of people, but not more than 2 people, because in general, you want to speak about your goals after they're done. You want the results to speak by themselves, because this is how you get respected by others more, and this is how you get to respect yourself more. Because when you do something for yourself and not for others, this can really make you stronger, and you start believing that you're much better than you thought, that you can actually implement your ideas into reality. You can actually make your dreams come true. If you move in silence, you won't doubt yourself as much, because if nobody knows about your goals, they cannot make you doubt yourself, honey. Only you can. And the thing is that if people know about your goals, they may try to project their fears onto you. If they think that something is not possible or something is not convenient, they may make you believe that you cannot do it just because they cannot do it, just because they didn't have the guts to go after their own dreams. They may want you to quit from your own. But don't lose focus. Focus on your goals and not what others think. Because if you haven't told anybody, then you won't focus on others' opinions of what you're doing or how you're doing it. You would focus on doing it. You would focus on going after that one goal you have. You would focus after that one dream, after that vision that you have. Think about it. Keeping things in private has so many advantages. I really had to learn this the hard way. As a chatty person, as an extrovert, I used to share my ideas. I used to talk a lot about, my goals, my dreams, my visions. And I didn't do that with bragging in mind. Definitely, I didn't want to brag about anything. But I just was so excited about something new that I can do. Or I just thought that this could actually inspire other people to do something that they want to do. But in most cases, I didn't inspire anybody. Actually, people became envious of me. They became envious of my courage, the fact that I was brave enough to even think about starting something new, something different, something I've never done. And they didn't have the guts to do it. And they didn't want me to win. And then I realized who was my friend and who was just faking it. And now I don't share my visions anymore, because I did it a few times and I regret it. I really felt disappointed by people around me. Another good reason to stop telling people your business, to stop sharing your plans with others, is because your plans won't be sabotaged anymore. Because many people will try to sabotage you and your success whenever you're trying to achieve something out of the ordinary, whenever you want something that might not be convenient for them. Sometimes people may try to sabotage your success because your plan, your vision, is not in their plan. Because they wanted you to stay at that same job. They wanted you to keep on working with them. They wanted you to keep on listening to their stories, their dramas. They wanted you to be there for them. They didn't think about what you want. They didn't think that you may want to be someone else, that you may want to have a different type of career, that you may want to relocate somewhere else. But that would mean that they would lose the access to you, and they don't want that. That's why they may really try to prevent you from succeeding, honey. So you better watch out. And that could be a family member. That could be someone that you consider a very close friend. That could be even your partner. So you better move in silence and let the results speak. Because this way you're playing it safe for yourself, honey. Because it is hard for people to judge something they don't know. It is hard for people to ruin something they know nothing about. We really need to be careful who we share our goals with, and we better move in silence, because that's the safest way for achieving our goals without getting distracted by failure, without getting distracted if ideas take longer than expected, because they usually do. Let's be honest. Sometimes we want to do something and we plan that we can achieve it in 6 months, let's say, but it takes us 1 year. And if we fail the first time we try, and if we want to keep going, the easiest way to do it is if nobody knows about that. And we can just learn from our failed tries and we can try again. Moving in silence is so beneficial when it comes to achieving your goals, when it comes to building self-resilience, self-respect, and self-confidence. If you want to achieve your goals without any distraction, without having to deal with negative feedback all the time, you better keep your dreams private. You better move in privacy. Remember that even when somebody wants the best for you, their doubt can hinder your success. Their doubtful energy can negatively impact you, darling, and this can make you quit from your dreams, from your goals. And trust me, you don't want that. Of course, you can use doubters as a motivation to keep on going, but also you can see doubters as discouragement. And you may stop going after what you want just because of what others said or just because of what others think. Protect your peace by moving in silence and keep going after your goals in private. If you struggle with focusing on yourself, or if you keep on waiting to be ready to start doing something, you can check out my other videos. I hope that they can be helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!